Start every video with a smile. Alright, man, I want to put out this video. I finally found the video that a lot of people have been commenting on. I may have already been linked to this video, but I try to go through. Now I'm really going through my videos. If I see the email or the comments within that week, I'll try to older videos. I'm getting just too many comments or too much stuff. That's like I say, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube is my primary sources of communicating with people. So, you know, I don't have 500 subscribers, but it's over 400, and there's a lot of people communicating back and forth. And hopefully it gets bigger, and hopefully I'm able to keep up in the long run. And hopefully one day this will just be my career, my job, and I can research and do all the wonderful things I want to do instead of going to someone else's, you know, place and making them wealthy. Would be nice not to, but all in time. Keep living, keep growing, keep strength, keep strong. It'll happen. But this sister, I want to go to her page. She is the Radical HomeGoddess. The Radical HomeGoddess. I think this is the video that a lot of people have been commenting on. She was talking about so many holistic doctors in the last year have been dying. One of the videos that I've actually seen her video before, Fukushima is real in the Bay Area. This Fukushima disaster, when these radioactive reactors, you know, had that earthquake and tsunami and stuff, and they broke. This is basically, scientists have shown it's polluted the Pacific Ocean. We're talking about 1/3 of the water, fresh water, oxygenated water in the world. You know, that's a salt water, but the fishes and stuff have been polluted. And this is globally a disaster. And I think this is the video I saw her when she put this out last month. But the video that I want to get to is this one right here. Strange details surrounding Dr. Sebi's dismiss. Man, I know I'm not saying that correctly, but just let me click the video. All right, gotta turn on the sound.
I've been in my own.
Gotta jump different parts of the video.
In charge of it.
It's 37 minutes long.
She's this place called
basically, she's explaining that this Dr. Sebi is known. He was born in Honduras. He's known in Honduras. It's not. He shouldn't be a problem, him having $30,000, $50,000. Then she shows as you get to Honduras, what they require as you bring in money into the country. There is no restrictions as long as you declare it. So she'll go into that. Let's find some other stuff she talks about.
Business, even if my laptop isn't for diseases, and they, I don't know if
you know, he's talking about the lawsuit back in 1988. Gets better. This is the one.
Mary Jewel.
This is Mary Jewel, who is her and her husband are holistic doctors, and she is a cancer researcher. And they had her over in the Dominican Republic all hemmed up because they basically were saying they had came up with a basic cure for cancer. And it was a holistic cure for cancer where your body basically with vitamin D and the new process they got fights it off for you, you know. But if you take the vaccination hinders the process from fighting it off, basically making you acceptable to cancer. And they wasn't letting them go, so whoever was holding them over there, and they got friends and family to help them get back to the UK. And then mysteriously, almost a year later, she has a sudden accident that causes her to have a form of amnesia, a brain injury. Okay? So she touches on that point.
They have to say about what was
day either side, and I'm stuck here on this island in Dominica with my husband Douglas Jewell.
Mary and Douglas Jewell, if you want to look it up.
So if you wouldn't mind starting off with some background, Douglas.
All right, we're going to skip on to some other stuff.
Here. Hey, might as well find that plot.
All right, so this is another thing she hit on. I mean, this is a 37-minute video that she put out. I think this is in Switzerland or Germany. There was holistic healers were having a banquet, a get together, and something happened, poison or whatever, that the vast majority of them were carted off in ambulance, and a lot of them died. You know, something was in the food or drink. What is the coincidence of that?
You want to be buried at, and let's see, it's not there. Yeah, there it is. Holistic practitioner. Now, this is July 15th.
Yeah.
Simply recovering.
This is where it's talking about she had the brain injury.
Anybody ideas, but I don't think that this is any lone. Keep an eye out. And that's
I have subscribed to her.
Within our community, don't travel through, is targeted at the only ways that they can kill us, through our habits.
Yeah.
And they can arrest us, and there's an awful lot of brothers like Mumia Abu Jamal who wind up getting poisoned in their prisons and used for prison labor. It's like formaldehyde. It's a polysorbate.
Hold up.
Of a dead Pacific Ocean. So
now she's talking about the Fukushima disaster.
From the red pill, or it was the blue pill, I'm not sure which one. I think it was red pill. Said Fukushima fallout. It's the closest I've ever heard them mention it, but they're not saying it with the total ramification of what it's going to do. Because all
right, so the sister's pretty intense. She goes on to name a lot from Layla After to July Pukram to a lot of people who participate in the healing of the nation. And we just have to be wary. We have to be cautious. We have to protect our people, And I'm not just talking about, the brothers and sisters. I'm talking about all brothers and sisters who are in the healing of the nation, in healing of the people. All holistic people who practice sincerely in healing people and not allowing the corruption of the world to introduce pharmaceutical and chemicals and radiation into us and say, hey, this is how it is. The sister I talked to at Walmart who was saying, oh, the doctors want to experiment. They got on an experimental treatment. But sister, you ain't got to do that. Dr. Sebi, he proved that you could heal yourself. You just got to eat. If you eat the food list alone, you'll start the process. You can accelerate it by detoxing. They don't want it. They're being programmed. They're doctors. Oh, they went and got a degree. Oh, they studied at Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Oxford, Suzhou College, and they got a degree. But where were these degrees at hundreds and thousands of years ago? I mean, these people have been healing people. The medicine man and the shamans were there way before organized doctors were there. So why people then were living long lives? People say they believe in their Bible, but people in the Bible were living extremely long lives. Even to recent times, they were living over 100 years until the Dark Ages and the Industrial Revolution, where you start getting people poisoned and dying early. Remember, European history is not the only history in the world, people. I know we're in America and our conquerors here are from Europe, but Native Americans, Asian Americans, Indian Americans, Hispanic Americans, these people have cultures and they've had healers for way longer. Let's do a little research and, find out some truth here. So, like I say, I just go deeper into this sister. You need to watch her video, Strange Details Surrounding Dr. Sebi. She put this video out August 7, 2016. It's already got 40,000 views. I shall like it on this one. It is liked. And look, it's awesome. This is just an awesome video. I've already put it on my Facebook page and send it to some of my friends to make sure they see it individually. So interesting sister. She's very energetic. She puts out stuff her own way, so as everybody do. And it's information. You know, you take it, you analyze it, you look for other information, you analyze more. Remember, we're all scientists here, from the cradle to the hereafter, as my good brother, friend David once told me, and who told him the same thing. You know, the teachers who told him, we're scientists from the cradle to the hereafter. You know, and we have to keep our research going as we research ourselves, research our environment and our lives. So that being said, protect yourself. Protect yourself. I don't mean nothing scary to people, but you have to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself. I don't wish any evil or harm unto anybody. That's not my nature. You know, as a reason I say peace, health, and wealth. But I'll be damned if I let evil think it can destroy me and there's no consequences. That cannot happen. I cannot allow it. So, in closing, I wish all of you peace, health, and wealth. Until later.